Welcome to the Sounding Trumpet. The Bible tells us in the book of 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 1, saying, "Now the Spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils." The faith the Bible talks about is the departing of the scriptures, because the Bible tells us in the book of Romans chapter 10 verse 17 saying, "So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of God." So simply what the Bible tells us, that in these last days that we're living in, people will be departing away from the word of God, will be turning away to Facebook rather than the faith book. Don't miss the point, brother. The multitudes do not want the Bible truth because it interferes with their sinful, worldly, loving heart. But God will have a people on this earth in the last days who will maintain the Bible and the Bible alone as the standard of all doctrine and the basis of all reforms. When you read in the book of Christ's Object Lesson, page 100, paragraph 1, it reads and says, "Faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of God." The word of God is the great agency in the transformation of character. Christ prayed, "Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth." If studied and obeyed, the word of God works within the heart, subduing every unholy attributes. The word of God is the only word that is able to change you and I. The word of God is the word that is able to defeat Satan and his deceptions. Satan well knows that those he can lead to neglect prayer and the searching of the scriptures will be well overcome by his attacks. Therefore, he employs every possible device to prevent man from obtaining the knowledge of the Bible, because its plain utterances reveal his deceptions. Brethren, enough is enough where we joke around in this world, because the Bible tells me in the book of Romans chapter 13 verse 11, "And knowing this, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for our salvation is nearer than when we first believed." Brethren, the Bible tells us in the book of Luke chapter 17 verse 30, "So as it was in the days of Lot, so shall it be in the days when the Son of Man is revealed." Brethren, in the days of Lot, homosexuality was practiced, and as now we consider this life, homosexuality, LGBT is being now accepted in Australia, in your own homeland. But what are you doing to prepare yourself for the second coming of Christ? Stop indulging in your sin. Stop entertaining yourself with the movies, with the parties, with the girls, with the boys out in the world. But now is time where you are needing to focus your eyes upon Christ, because now enough of joking. Brethren, what are you doing to prepare yourself for the second coming of Christ? This is the Sounding Trumpet.